When it's time to sell your condo and move to a senior community, what do? How do you prepare the home for sale so that you get the best result? That's next when Selling DC visits Fairlington, Virginia. I'm JP Montalban, and thanks for joining us on Selling DC. Remember to like, subscribe, and follow so that we can continue to do what we do here, share stories of great homes and people just like you who are looking to buy, sell, invest, and just have fantastic lives. And subscribe so that we can stay in touch and share all of this and news that you can use, tips so that you can get the best out of your life. And if we can help you here in DC, Maryland, or Virginia, or anywhere across the country, reach out. Visit us at jpsellingdc.com. When Anne decided that it was time to sell her condo and move to a senior living community, she reached out to my team and I for help. She had tried to sell it before, but hadn't been successful. What was it? Well, it wasn't properly renovated or staged. It wasn't marketed to the best that it could have been. So we jumped right in. We prepared a renovation plan for the home, got it staged just right, and shared it with the world. This is the result she got, what we did, what made the home look its very best, and you might get some great tips on what you could do for your home to get it to sell its best too. The Fairlington Villages are historic neighborhoods that offer a resort-like experience. You'll find a community center, 6 pools, lighted tennis courts, pickleball courts, stunning green spaces, an electric car charging station, and more. Anne's condo was close to the heart of Fairlington on 30th Street South. Anne initially asked another agent to help, but the home didn't sell. Our team knew what the home needed: a kitchen update, refreshing and repairs throughout, and staging to make it look like a place to call home. Yeah, so the first question is really, are you happy with the result? I mean, we had 2 offers and ended up significantly over list price.
I am ecstatic. I was overwhelmed. First of all, it sold in 5 days. That was amazing. But I cannot get over the concierge service. And I've mentioned it to several people, and they've never heard of such a thing, that a real estate company would do that. I did nothing. When someone asks us to sell their home, we take the hassle out of the sale by bringing our design, contracting, and staging partners to do the work. We oversee everything, and in many cases, we pay all costs up front, creating what we call a concierge experience. All right, so the cabinets are in, which is great, and they're in early.
They're in early.
So that doesn't happen a lot, so that's great.
No.
And that's a big compliment to you to push and to make it happen.
Well, we had to get flexible on some of these cabinets because obviously one was back ordered,
Right.
so we had a plan B and a plan C. White shaker,
Yep.
That's all you're seeing these days, right?
That's right.
I try to sell something else to someone and they're like, nope, white shaker, that's
Yeah.
what we want.
Well, it's simple, classic, right? The lines are clean.
Yep.
It's timeless, so whether it's today or whether it's 10 years from now,
Yep.
it's not going to go out of style.
I picked out the quartz countertops, the color I thought would work in my kitchen,
That's right.
and some colors you recommended.
Yes.
And I didn't have to do anything else. I didn't have to be there. I didn't have to deal with construction people. I just enjoyed the finished product, and it's amazing.
So this is what we have here. We actually started off with 24-inch upper cabinets.
Right.
And these are, just wall cabinets actually that we did our own toe kick at the bottom
Fantastic.
to keep them up, and a countertop will be supplied at the very top.
That's great.
Right here before, you just had the fridge just floating right there. Right now, we're gonna have that built-in panel.
Beautiful.
And we're also gonna have a really big 30-inch upper all the way to the ceiling here for additional storage.
That's fantastic. I really like how it's laying out. It's
It's just going to be fresh, right? It's going to be a clean, white kitchen. And let's go back over here to the cabinets over here. Love the idea of the wall cabinet, right? It's something that a lot of people don't think about, right? They're very locked into the spacing and just, okay, base is base and wall is wall. But talk to us a little bit more about the advantages of wall on the floor.
Well, so you're absolutely right. What people want in a kitchen is storage,
Yes.
storage solutions. And so you give the people what they want here again. You make do with what you have. You don't have the 24-inch depth here on this wall.
Yes.
So you get the 36-inch base cabinet. You leave it a little high, that's okay, but you're gonna have plenty of storage here. And again, with the countertop here, you're gonna have some kind of workspace here.
Yeah, it really is going to have a lot more of a custom look, right?
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, as you said, you're putting the toe kick in, so that lifts it off the floor. It's almost going to have a buffet type feel, right?
Right.
And so this will be great if someone's in the kitchen and then wanting to spread for guests. Couldn't be better, right?
Couldn't be better, absolutely.
And this is such a terrific home.
It's a friendly, warm place to live.
And so when you walk in, the first space that we run into, right, is the living room and the dining room space, this open concept. It's just a fantastic, great room. And then we move into the kitchen, which we just redid, right?
Oh, I love it. I just love it. In fact, I looked at the kitchen and went, oh, maybe I want to move back in.
Yeah, it really came out terrific. When we look at the kitchen, it preserves some of the elements that you introduced when you did your last kitchen renovation, right? And so
Yes.
the white cabinets with a classic shaker style. So that's that style we preserved. Even though the cabinets are new, we still went with the style that you inspired.
Right.
And we reimagined that space. As you walk into your left, it makes for a perfect bar. And one of the things that we did is we put wall cabinets, which again came from your original design. We put wall cabinets as the base cabinets, which makes them taller and allows for great counter space. And we have rooms both on the upper floor and on the lower floor. And so how did you live? Share a little bit about how you lived in the space.
Well, I used the upper floor most of my time, and I had a fabulous guest room. And when you live in Washington, D.C. area, you get a lot of guests.
Yes.
So they loved it because it has its own private bathroom. You know, I never realized how important the staging was when we first discussed it, and I wanted this, and I said, oh, you're going to stage, and I think you should do this and this. Well, I should have minded my own business because you're the pros, and the staging is really to give people a feel for what will work.
Yes.
And what will fit. You don't have to put in every dresser and every counter and every this and that, but what you put in was very minimalist.
Yes.
And perfect.
Wow, this kitchen really came out great. It started with the cabinets. We took them all the way up to the ceiling. We've got the fresh shaker style, which is in classic and will always be so. We've got a magnetic touch to open and close, which just adds for convenience and also a cleanliness to the cabinetry. We finished the tops of the cabinetry with a quartz countertop, again in white because it just really opens the space up. The appliances were swapped out from the white to a classic stainless, again providing a fresh, clean look. This side of the kitchen really turned out beautifully. We've got the wall cabinets which provide more space as storage and also elevate the countertop so that this is more accessible as a buffet. You can see how we've set it up. We've got lemonade. Well, I might opt for the wine. It's a California. We'll come back to the episode tomorrow. The primary bedroom offers great space. We have space for a queen-size bed here or there. We have excellent closet space in a double closet. Against the wall on the far side of the room, we have a work-from-home space or space for a dresser. Ultimately, as you're comparing and contrasting homes, think about where does everything go? A home of this space and of this size rooms really offers you tremendous flexibility. This is a terrific work from home space. Most condominiums don't have a transitional space like this, nor do they have 2 levels. This one does. This transitional space allows for great work from home space. Desk space, this could be a longer one. We've got sitting space, closet space, and this could even be taken back to the wall to provide an additional 3 feet. This is really, again, very adaptable space.
I gave you a price also.
Yes.
I said, this is how much I can spend. Do my kitchen, do the floor in the living room, which is an all wood floor. You needed a little puffing up. Paint the utility room. Everything got done under the price I had mentioned, and it was like a miracle. The whole thing was a wonderful experience, which I never, ever thought I'd have. Life is good, couldn't be better. And everything got done in a couple months. My house was done, in 5 days it sold.
Yes.
Who could ask for anything more?
And thanks so much for sharing this wonderful home with us and the stories that you shared with me and with everyone that's watching.
It was my pleasure, and I can't begin to tell you what a pleasure it's been to work with Compass. Thank you for being there for me.
Thank you, and thank you for the opportunity. We're really, it's so fun to be able to help you and to present what is really just a terrific home with the world.
Thank you.
So that's the great result that Ann got. What did you think? What did you think of the home and the renovation? What questions do you have? Comment below. We'd love to help. Remember to like, subscribe, and follow. Like so that we know that this episode helped you. Subscribe so that we can stay in touch and continue to share stories of great homes and great people just like you who are looking to buy, sell, invest, and have fantastic lives. And if we can help you here in DC, Maryland, or Virginia, or anywhere across the country, reach out. Visit us at jpsellingdc.com. I'm JP Montalban. See you next time on Selling DC.